Crocodile tears are such a significant problem when it comes to elections and emotion, and whether emotion is genuine. Jovan Owusu Nepaul talks about white men's tears, and that's slightly different. And the question really is whether or not it's racist. And the phrase is often used to criticise insincerity or fragility of white people when compared or when confronted with the issues of racial injustice, which is significant and which is real. But it can come across as dismissive or as mocking genuine feelings and experiences, which would be problematic. And racism as such is about power, and where one race holds systemic power over another. And historically that means white people are in a position to be racist about people of colour. And some people would say that marginalised groups in power cannot therefore be racist in that systemic sense, but they can still be prejudiced or discriminatory in an interpersonal level. And so, although the power dynamic is not there, the expression about Jovan's expression about white man's tears is disturbing. Now, he's in the constituency that Farage is trying to take, and so of course his comments are going to come in for scrutiny, and particularly when Clacton is approximately 95% white British. These remarks could be seen as inflammatory or as insulting. I don't think, because the power dynamic is not there, I don't think they are therefore racist. And the tweet that he's put out has been criticised as an example of anti-white racism, raising questions about how it might affect Labour's choices in Clacton, given the democratic makeup of its area. I think Labour doesn't stand a chance in Clacton unless Mr Farage makes a major mistake. And even then, Clacton has a perfectly sound Conservative MP in Giles Watling, whose career in politics has followed a career as quite a well-known actor in the UK. His acting career spanned several decades, and although he's not he's not a sort of star in the same way as some other actors who've gone into politics might have been, he had a significant role in Bread, and he played the character Oswald, Ozzy, and the show was highly successful. It remains a memorable part of British television history. And he was also in Howard's Way, which was very successful, Minder, Keep It in the Family, and he had an extensive career in the theatre, both as an actor and as a director, with numerous stage productions across the UK, including sort of the range from Shakespeare to contemporary. And his transition from the theatre into politics, becoming a Conservative Party member of Parliament in 2017, was a process, and he's held that seat since then. So he held on to it in 2019. He's focused on issues relevant to his constituents in Clacton. He's been a good local constituency MP, focusing on healthcare, local infrastructure, social care. He's been on various parliamentary committees. He's been active in discussions around cultural and creative industries, leveraging his background in acting. And I think the acting skills have given him a unique perspective in his political career. His ability to communicate effectively has helped his public image, and helped him to engage with constituents and with colleagues alike in a way at a time, of course, when the lack of authenticity from the front bench in the Conservative Party has been telling and noticeable. And I think I think it would be very interesting to hear him in hustings with Nigel Farage. That is the real dynamic, and that's the real interest in the Clacton contest. And I think Farage will have a hard time getting the vote out for him in the face of somebody who clearly is not in it for the party. He's in it for Clacton. He's a committed local MP, and I think he will be a tough act for Farage to deal with, and I think he will give as good as he gets.